New development to the trial of Sean Diddy Combs. Right now, celebrity stylist and friend of Cassie Ventura, Deontay Nash, is back on the stand for a second day. Yesterday, the judge denied the defense's request for a mistrial. The prosecutors argued that Combs was responsible for destroying fingerprint evidence. Plus, the jury also hearing from 3 witnesses, a police officer, an arson investigator, and Deontay Nash. Nash testified that he witnessed Diddy being violent with his then-girlfriend Cassie Ventura until her head hit a bed frame. Nash said Diddy looked at him and said, quote, "Look what y'all made me do." And also saying that Diddy allegedly controlled Ventura, including her outfits and hairstyle. One of Diddy's alleged victims, known as Victim 4, Mia, is expected to take the stand today as well. Let's bring in Vinoo Varghese, Harvard Law School teaching faculty, white-collar criminal defense attorney, and former prosecutor. Vinoo, we appreciate you joining us today. The stylist was back on the stand today. Share with us what she talked yesterday and what's going to be discussed today while she's up there giving testimony, or he.
Yeah, it seems like his testimony is basically to corroborate that of Cassie Ventura and to basically give another witness to some of the acts. And certainly the testimony regarding Diddy hitting Cassie Ventura, or causing her head to hit a bed frame, I mean, that's bad testimony, against Diddy. I mean, it's really problematic. That being said, it seems to me that there was a lot of testimony that should not have been admitted, like things that Cassie told Deontay Nash. I mean, it's plain textbook hearsay. So I don't know how that got in. I think that may create an appellate issue for Diddy if and when he's convicted in this case. But, it's supporting evidence further supports what Ventura told the jurors earlier.
We've heard several times, Vinoo, that he has leaned over to his defense attorneys and said, you need to object to that. Are you hearing anything about his responses as these witnesses continue to come in for the prosecution? Is he getting angry? Is he like this? Is he level-headed?
Well, I will say, look, I've seen Diddy in person. He's in the same wing as one of my clients in the Brooklyn Metropolitan Detention Center, also known as the MDC. Very pleasant. And so he's very involved. His legal team is top notch. And so his life, his liberty. I mean, the guy's looking at life. And so I can only imagine he's going to be very involved. And he's clearly a smart enough guy to have made the amount of money that he's made in his career. So I'm sure he's very involved.
All right, victim number 4, better known as Mia, has taken the stand right now. What do we expect to hear from her? Do you know?
Yeah, a more apparently abusive testimony about abusive behavior towards her. I think that there's a lot of issues here with Mia's testimony. Just yesterday, they were saying she wasn't going to appear. Now she's going to appear. And the judge, the question is, why is she not why is she not testifying publicly? Sean, Puff Daddy, P. Diddy, Sean Puffy Combs, just like every other American, deserves the right to a public trial. She is not a child witness. Normally, a child sexual abuse victim is someone who's allowed to testify without providing their full name and pictures drawn of her, but the judge is not allowing pictures drawn of her. And I think that this is a real issue, another appellate issue for Diddy to exploit if and when he's convicted.
We're also hearing that the prosecution is going to need more time. 5 seconds or less, Vinoo. Give them a grade the last 3 weeks as we wrap up the 3rd week tomorrow. How are they doing?
I mean, I would give them a D, but that's just enough to pass.
Okay.
So when you throw out all this stuff, that's, out there and, for many reasons.
Okay, a D to prove the 5 counts. All right. Vinoo Varghese, always a pleasure having you on. Thank you for the insight.